A sick way that toxic friends will try to sabotage you is by giving you bad advice to mislead you, not caring about your mental health while simultaneously claiming they're doing exactly that when their actions could not be more opposite, while also claiming to be your best friend. And if those things you try to do and be there for them, it's never reciprocated. I've been super open about my mental health on my page and my past traumas, experiences, and even how I was diagnosed within the last year with BPD and PTSD on top of other conditions I already knew I had. Anyways, my ex-best friend of 17 years tried to convince me that these feelings of mine, which are honestly all in the DSM-5, I believe where I got assessed told me I had like all 9 symptoms. So as if my behavior, thoughts, and feelings were normal and everybody thinks this way, everyone wants to themselves every day. Like she just minimized and tried to normalize these extreme emotions and behaviors that I think anyone objectively, if someone was acting this way and they were even mildly a friend, would just be like, hey, like, I think you need some help. Like, can I be of any assistance? Let alone someone claiming to be your best friend and sister, essentially just trying to sabotage you and your mental health. She tried to minimize my feelings and tried to make me feel like what I was going through wasn't a big deal, even when it came to like essay. And one of the many essays I experienced in my life was at the hand of one of her friends. I'm obviously not blaming her for my mental health conditions, but just the fact that a friend should care, like the bare minimum should be, if you know your friend is struggling and saying all of these outlandish things and acting out in ways, you generally want to help them. Like that should be the bare minimum. It made me think I was overthinking and being dramatic while making me doubt my experience and my reality, making me lose further touch with it. I believe she wanted me to act down these impulses and would say and do things to further perpetuate my state of mind. It's just crazy thinking back and how she minimized every experience I went through when they're also extremely serious and none of it deserved to be brushed off or just excuse me, even talked to back in that way. There was no compassion, there was no empathy, no kindness. The total lack of empathy, narcissism, and ego was and is just truly unbelievable. I believe she wanted to sabotage me in any way possible, even if it was through her words and assisting me in my destructive actions through her words and guidance. These friendships are so powerful and influential, we truly don't give it enough credit. And it is a big deal when people act this way because sometimes your life is at stake. Like it is that serious. She would play things off as that she just truly cared so deeply for me, only wanted the best for me, when in reality she dismissed and minimized every single every single one of my experiences and twisted the situation to be about her. And she would enhance my guilt and shame to make me feel even more powerless and kind of take over and have more control over me, my actions, and my life, so she could continue to look and feel like the hero in my life. When I never needed a hero, I needed a friend. When I think back, if a friend or even a total stranger approached me and expressed to me that they were extremely depressed, going through all of these things, experienced abuse, assault, are every day, I would absolutely provide them resources, tell them that yes, they should reach out for help, they're valid. And as a friend, I would absolutely help them find a doctor and go with them to appointments. And these are things I've all done with friends in the past whenever they've struggled. I've gone above and beyond. Again, like now I know my limits and stuff, but again, it's just the lack of empathy and care still shocks me. But I don't let these experiences poison my heart, because then I would be exactly like her, and that is my absolute nightmare. In hindsight, this has shown me exactly who and how I never ever want to be, as well as the truth and reality of the depravity within others and the lengths they are willing to go to sabotage you covertly and overtly. The lengths are truly endless. They are sick. Mostly all of the time, it really is that deep.